Alrighty. So this is going to be a message for my Aries. This is basically going to be messages from the universe, things that you guys need to know right now. Like these are important messages. These are things that may be, I guess, going to give some of you guys clarity, a lot of you peace of mind. So let's just get straight into it, okay? If you're new here, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. And if you do want a personal reading with me, check out the description box. My information is listed there for my website. All right, Aries, important messages meant to find them now. What do they need to hear right now? We have acceptance, we have gratitude, and we have protection. Messages my Aries need to know now. I'm going to shuffle this one like this. Messages my Aries need to know right now. And then we're going to pull one of these. These are actual postcards from spirit guides. We're going to see what they specifically have to say to you guys. Aries, what is the message they need to hear right now? Important message for my Aries right now. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on here, okay? Okay, so let's start here. So this card says, Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and intuition. When you step in the role of observer, it is if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us, we say. Now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. Love you. Okay. Okay, so with this energy, your spirit guides really want you guys to take a moment to really analyze your situation before acting. For some of you, this could be in terms of love. Before you really make a decision in your love life, take some time to reflect, quiet your mind. Don't let anybody else outside of your mind influence you on your decision, whether that's family, whoever. Take the time to make a conscious decision from your own clear headspace. Okay. And for some of you also, if you're just always running around, and you're not really checking in with yourself mentally, for some of you, you need to take a moment to really observe how far you came and exactly how much progress you're making instead of just always being on the run to do something else or to focus your energy elsewhere. But that's important. Okay. Now let's kind of talk a little bit more about the energy that I see here. So I want to talk about these tarot cards and then we'll also address these at the top. But we have the Justice card in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So for some of you, you have a really bad karmic situation around you. I'm going to just be honest with you. You may need to get certain individuals away from your energy. This could be a Libra specifically, or it can be any sign, honestly. But this is somebody who you have like this on and off, on and off, on and off. It's like a bad karmic situation. And for some of you, you're not like, I'm not saying that you're not learning your lesson. For a lot of you, you are learning your lesson, but you may have not learned it enough to distance yourself enough from this individual or to not give your energy back into the situation. And for some of you, you may have recently got back into this connection and you expected it to, be different this time. But for some of you, you may need to understand that karmically that person may not be aligned with you. You guys may have two different paths in life, and that's okay. Sometimes, your level of success or where you're trying to get in life is not where other people are headed. But you have to kind of understand that, and you have to not hold on to things so tight to where you're blocking your own blessings. Um, some of you guys, why certain things haven't been working out is because some of you need to look at the structure of the way that you're doing things. So say for instance, financially, for some of you guys, you feel like you're getting a level of bad luck. It may be due to the fact that there's some work that needs to be done in terms of like how you're acquiring money. So if you're a business owner, this may be looking at the way that you're doing business. If you work like a regular job, this is considering getting a new job, especially if things are just seeming really, really like dragging in a sense financially, like things are taking a long time for you to really get to where you need to be financially. Okay, another thing that I'm seeing, some of you guys need to also have more of a personal life balance. I get that you want to have that heightened sense of stability, but make sure you're not overworking yourself. That's another thing that kind of came through here. Okay, so let's kind of talk about the cards that we have at the top. So the first card I want to talk about is acceptance. And with this card, this is making sure that you're accepting of the current situation that you're currently in and understanding that's the first step in change. Also, understand that the past does not exist when we're talking about the future. When we're talking about the future, we have to understand that there's only right now. We're not focusing on any other times, we're focusing on the now. And that's the way that you succeed or make the most of the current. Also, this is making sure that you're accepting yourself fully, all parts of yourself, good and bad, and also working towards growth at the same time, not neglecting growth in the process. And then another card that I want to talk about is gratitude. And with gratitude, this is making sure that you guys are vibrating on that frequency. A lot of you have came really far financially and spiritually, and you need to be in constant gratitude of the growth that you've already went through. Yeah, and even if you're somebody who's suffering, quote unquote, you still have something to be grateful for because somebody's in a worse position than you, regardless of how bad you think your situation is. And then also, this is making sure you're not surrounded by a whole bunch of negative people. I'm telling you, some of you guys have, some negative Nancy's around you. And then that's why I also kind of want to segue into this card, the protection card. Some of you guys need to protect your energy. Some of you have like some energy vampires or people who are toxic. Some of you may need to, put more spiritual baths into your routine or something like that. But this is important. Okay. So this is what I see. Thank you so much, Aries. I hope that I was able to put things in perspective. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you thumbs this video up and subscribe. Check out the description if you want a personal. And I will see you in the next one.